Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I'm Debbie. Today we're reading for Monday through Thursday, January 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now, when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from Inspirational Wisdom from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo, and I use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction. This is going to be on all the videos. So if you come in for your specific sign, or if you cross-watch and you see this, it's the same for the beginning, just for the beginning. But what I will do is I will put down there in the descriptions the timestamp for when you can just jump over the introduction and go straight to your video. All right. Now, the other thing I will be doing is in this introduction, I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Basically, what I do with this is I am just reading for what's going on in the world. What is the world's energies like right now? Anything we need to be watching out for. So I kind of feel it's an important piece, but that's for you to decide. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Holy Spirit, Source, and just say, what do you need? What do you need to say? What is needed to be said? Like I said, general reading, take what you like, leave the rest. May or may not resonate. Couple of things. We do have the Chinese New Year, or, the starting on January 22nd. It is the year of the rabbit, or in some of the Asian cultures, the year of the cat. Very similar, or if not the same, characteristics. Now, what I was reading, and I posted it, that it actually starts, that piece of the year actually will start, I think it was February 4th, but I put that into my, under our Just Community page. So that was a couple of days ago. So you might want to take a look at that. So we do have the new moon on the 21st, this happening on the 22nd. It's still not changed over what the year is all about, but it's still new opportunities, new possibilities also. Now on the 22nd, 23rd, we also have Uranus going from retrograde to direct. So right now it's in a very slow-mo motion. Retrogrades the planets don't actually go backwards, and I loved this from one of our subscribers, commented that the world just wobbles a little bit, so it gives us a new and fresh perspective. So it is going direct. All the planets will then be direct. Like I said, Uranus is going a little bit slow motion right now, so the expect the unexpected energies are intense. We had Mercury just go direct also, so there's a little bit of a shadow that goes beyond. So we have a little bit of that shadow, and Mars, what was it, earlier, it went direct also. So we have all the planets going direct. The thing about it, when I talk about direct, is it's more a case that these planets will do what they do. However, the environment is changing around them. I told you that Saturn will be going into Pisces. Pisces is the last season of the astrological year. So in Pisces, we've been going through the age of Pisces for the last 2,000 years. That's about religion and business government. And, I call it the business of religion, the rules and regulations. Pisces is a very deep, introverted energy. So it does have a lot of dreams and fantasies, but there's another part of it that does have this rules and regulations. However, we have Saturn, which is the father of rules and regulations, going into Pisces. So I'm looking at some major cleanup energies for the next whatever it goes, 2 years, 23 months, 24 months, and that will start in March. And then of course, I've been talking about how Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and it's all since 2008, for 3 months, again in March, will be going into Aquarius. Aquarius has thoughts, has, is friendships, is about the people, is about new ideas. So, this is, when Pluto was in Capricorn, there was a moment about was it a year ago? Year ago? Was it 2 years? Year ago, 2 years, whatever, that Pluto and Capricorn was in the direct position, or the same position it was in 1776, which was part of that Revolutionary War energy. So as we go into Pluto going into Aquarius, there's the rebuild, there's the new ideas, there's the possibilities, but it only goes there for 3 months. But like I'm saying, all these planets are going direct. Uranus does the back and forth, goes direct once a year, goes, retro, it does this at least once a year. Mercury does it 3 to 4 times, Mars every 26 months. The thing is about it is when these change, or when our perspectives of these planets change, things look different. But remember, they can be doing the same thing, but their environment changes. Okay, so they're doing it in a new environment. So even if they've been doing it, Mercury, like I said, 3 to 4 times a year, now their environment is changing. So it is all new, fresher energy too. So I told you 22nd, 23rd, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. Uranus goes direct. The 25th, we have Aquarius sextiling with Jupiter, which is in Aries. That is a positive energy. So that'd be the 24th, 25th. And then on the 26th, 27th, Venus enters Pisces. So we got, Venus is about emotional relationships. Again, we have that dreamy energy around us of Pisces. But then remember, Pisces can be strict too. Pisces can be, this is the way it needs to be done. But Pisces is also the great manifester. So it could be a time to manifest. When Venus goes into Pisces, it could be a time to manifest that relationship you're looking for. All right, so here we go. 2 cards popped out of the desk. This is, and I'm not sure, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's these two, but this way, but we'll see. We will see what we will see here. Let's see what else we might have with the Waite Rider deck here. And do this. Oops. Anytime that there is a shift in moon, remember new moon is about all the possibilities. It's new seasons. During Aquarius season, we will have the Leo full moon. I believe too that this new moon is a super moon, so it's a very close. The moon is closer in the orbit to the Earth than before. Anyway, so let's see what we've got here. For our third card, what's going on, higher power? What's going on in the world? Okay, first card is balance. Balance. So now, we have basically in the tarot, and I tell people if you watch me long enough, I explain the cards, and you'd be able to read your own cards. Maybe not with the intuition, but the intuition will come. But if you watch me, because I give the explanation. So this is Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy is earth energy, money energy. It is associated with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Now, we still have Mercury is still in Capricorn. Uranus is going direct in Taurus. Now, Virgo's just kind of chilling out a little bit right over there. And I think Virgo energy, if you have any Virgo in your natal chart, I think that's kind of like, well, we get to business, but keep your eyes off of me. Anyway, we've got a 2. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. It's coming together. You can see that he is, I'm not quite sure if he's necessarily juggling or if he's just trying to keep things in motion. But there is this money energy, money, job, career, could be home. There is this money energy that's just being I'm kind of getting this, pay Peter to, or rob Peter to pay Paul. Just have to kind of keep things in balance, not necessarily as exciting as I want it to be, but there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of tension with this energy. However, if you think of this as a rubber band, nothing is being really pulled on this. It's just kind of waving around. It's a little bit unbalanced. He's standing on one foot. The waves are there, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelming stress, if you're feeling that there's a lot of stress with the money situation, which I'm not going to say there isn't, do not let it overwhelm you. Keep your eye, here. Now, I think that about a week ago, when one of my introductions, I said, watch the money. This is a balance energy. This is trying to balance the energies, balance the money. In some ways, he's doing a little bit of a juggling act, again, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But at the same time, it's not, I just feel like he's not out of control at this moment. So even though it may feel out of control, it's really not out of control. It's just the anxiety that appears or that comes through with this. Okay, so let's go on. Next card. So here we have the wand energy. Like I said, there's 4 energies. There is earth, there is fire. Now, fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, determined. Remember, we have Jupiter in Aries right now, and Jupiter wants to provide. Jupiter wants good things, and Aries is about action and action steps. Let's get this moving. Leo, like I said, we do have, I think it's the 4th or 5th of February, we have that full moon. So Leo energy will be starting to get stronger, passionate, burning, determined, very, very committed. So the court cards have dual energies. This one, the page has the earth as the underlying energy. The knight has the fire as the underlying energy. Wands is fire. So this is fire energy. This is moving forward energy. This is not, this is like, okay, I've got my plan. Don't stop me. This is not being contained. Okay? It's not like the air energy when you see the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of like, I don't give a darn anymore. I'm just going to go do it. The Knight of Wands, the fire energy, does have a bit of a plan, is going into action, is making, it's a very calculated risk, and is not really taking a no for an answer. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. Now we have the Page of Wands. So we have the money and we have the fire. We have the earth and we have the compulsion, I have to do this, I have to do this. So here the Page of Wands is a combination of both. Underlying is that earth, overlying is that fire. So the page generally is a messenger. So you might be here, there might be some news about money and struggles, and yet do not be worried or afraid type of thing. But the page, so there is that underlying of the earth, money, job, career type of stuff. But you've also got that commitment, that passion, that I really want to make some changes. So there's something happening between the money and the fire, something between the stability and the the commitment. So the page wants to get started, wants to make some changes, wants to go forward. Generally, the page is usually about has a connection with a new job, a new career, a new way of making money, a new path in that earth energy. And then the Wands is passionate. The Wands just says, yes, this is what I want going on. So there's a little bit of this balancing, this juggling of this money energy. It does have some choices with us too. Do I do this? Do I not do this? So we have this, this up and down type of feeling, but it really kind of puts the world in gear and kind of says, no, I'm not necessarily liking where I'm at. We need to make some changes. We need to be passionate. We need it, and we need it kind of now. Okay, whatever that meant. Like I said, I have learned to, or I still am learning to just deliver what comes through and not try to make too much sense of it. So let's see what we've got with the Colette Baron read. What we have here. Please, please, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You don't know how much that really helps. It just, I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube, but it's just not necessarily working out the way I would like this to work out. Okay, let's see what we have here. Here we go. Higher power, what else would you like to say? What's going on in the world? What is going on in the world? Now remember, anything reversed is usually strong energy. That's how I read the cards. Here we go. Okay, now we have the Queen of Water. So the Queen stands in her royalty. The Queen is, is somebody who you do not take advantage of. The Queen is somebody who makes a lot of rules. She does it with her heart, but she also does it with her thoughts and her mind. Now, water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Remember, I was saying that Venus will be going into, did I say it was Pisces? Yes. Oh, no. Was it Pisces? Let me go back and check that a second. Was it Pisces that Venus is going into? Yes, Venus is entering into Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional energy with that. There's a lot of loving energy. There's a lot of, clearing out of clearing the rules in a relationship energy. So the Queen's energy underlying is water. So here we have fire, fire, and here we have water, water. She is very intuitive, very loving, very caring energy. She does get a little stressed out with what's going around because sometimes she doesn't necessarily feel as she's in control, and she's a queen. She should feel in control. But this queen is always a little bit on that shakier side. Well, I'm saying for right now, this queen feels a little bit of the shakiness, feels a lot of that emotion, but also knows that with love, anything and all things are possible. So we've got interesting energy. We have a lot of earth energy. We have earth energy. We have a lot of fire energy. And now we have that water energy. The only energy that we did not talk about is our sword energy. And that is also our air energy. And that is our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, Libra's kind of taking a little bit of a break too. Don't worry. They'll soon be in the game again. And also Venus does have a good association with Libra too. So anyway, air energy is your thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, also hearing news. And we do have Saturn still in Aquarius, and we still have Mars still in Gemini. So interesting times. But remember, we're changing. It's all, these things may happen very scheduled, but the other the environmental, the scenery changes. It changes, but it's all in a different, it's changing again. It's changing. And I do feel, like I said, with Saturn going into Pisces, I feel there's going to be a lot of cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleanup, especially in the business of religion and government. Okay, so again, please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It really helps. I do appreciate you doing that. And right now, we will start your videos. Oh, if you're just watching the introduction, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Cancers. So, interesting energies for you. Choices coming through, decisions to make, celebrations happening. Very interesting, but it's kind of like think things through, think them through carefully. Pray, meditate. I'm always, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Or give me a sign if I'm not. So give me a sign if I am. So just you're really again, you're really ruminating. You're really thinking through some choices and some decisions, and it's a good time to do that. Anyway, let's see, because we're shifting, and I know I started talking about that March thing. We're shifting, and we can just feel the shift. And you, my Cancers, are feeling a lot of this moon energy. Okay. That one flipped. I think that I saw some blue in it, so I think it might be an air energy here. but then it flipped over. So let's see what else we have. Higher power, what do you have for our Cancers for this week? Cancers for this week. Okay, this is the one that flipped out. Here we go. Oh, it's not. Oh, decision. Decision, choices. Okay, so we have a 15. I thought it was blue. It's purple. We have a 15. 5, 5, 5. Change, change, change. 1 plus 5 is a 6. It's up to you. It's what you're putting into something. It's your energies, what you're making the changes about. Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel is very creative. So there's some creative solutions, creative answers, creative changes that are coming. But it all depends on you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to choose? There's always more. You have more choices in your decisions than you have thought. There's been a feeling of entrapment. There's been a feeling of, I can't really make these, but things are starting to shift again. There's a shift coming, and now opportunities are opening for you. Now, those could be in any of those relationships I talk about. Could be your work, your job, could be your intimate and your love life. It could also be something to do with your home energy. But the thing is, my Cancers, this is also the Devil card in the Major Arcana, and with the Devil card comes fear. There's this fear of making the wrong move. There's this fear of freeing yourself. There's this fear of, being vulnerable. Because this is also in the other deck, Radley Valentine deck, this is also about ego. There's a fear of, what if I'm right? What if I'm wrong? What if? So again, it comes back down to decisions. And like I said, I am always like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to be going. What is it? Give me a sign if I should, give me a sign if I shouldn't, and then let things happen. Let things roll, okay? So decision talks about release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. So there is this stress relief that you need to be doing. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting that you need to do some meditation, some yoga. If you're limber enough. I feel like you need a little bit of time to just kind of do a little bit of type of energy here. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So again, there's some worry, there's some choices. Do I, don't I? But remember, I also felt some celebratory energy around this too. So let's see. Our next card is the Ace of Gabriel. So this is a one new beginning again. Gabriel is fire energy. We're coming up to that. Well, two things. Aries, we have Jupiter in Aries, and Jupiter is acting. Jupiter is kind of like, once you make your decision, it's in Aries, get going, do it, come on, do it. Then we also have Leo. Leo is going to be the full moon in the beginning of February, so February 4th or 5th, I think. So we have that. It's also Sagittarius, who's the adventurer. Fire energy is passionate, burning, determined. It's really like, yes, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. It's coming to life again. But again, we come back to this, where there's a little bit of worry, there's a little bit of fear, there's a little bit of, it didn't work out so well for me last time, is it going to work out again? Experience, yes, we do need to learn from experience. We do need to learn from our mistakes. And if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. Yeah. So, basically, we do need to learn. But, and part of it could be that, maybe you've learned to not make a decision. So the Ace of Gabriel, though, is positive. The Ace of Gabriel is very passionate and like, oh yeah, this is what I've been wanting. Let's do this. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So I would say with this, that there is this, maybe that if this is a new job, maybe this is about you, going after something more. There's a job that you can get, okay? But this is like the next step up. Okay, let's see what we got here. The Three of Michael. The Three of Michael is the Three of Swords. It's that heart with the swords energies in it. It's like, oh no, let's not do that one because it looks so horrendous. However, the Three of Swords is actually one of these cards about learning from experience and letting go of anger, letting go of jealousy, letting go of what has been holding on. You never necessarily heal, but the wound gets better. The wound, I mean, if you were to heal and it was to all go away, you would not learn the lesson you needed to learn. Okay? So the Three of Michael is not a scary energy. It's really a sense of growth. So 3 is celebration, creativity. Michael is that sword energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Again, Aquarius and Gemini are the big players right now, and we are in Aquarius season. So thought processes, thinking things through, and making some plans. The 3 of Michael says, let go of the past and embrace your future. So release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So there's a little bit of, there's some fear. There's do I, don't I? There's this, they're saying, hey, grow, release, 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 let go. Okay, guardian angel, and then of course we've got the passion, this wow, this opportunity, and this opportunity may come out of nowhere. It may come, if this is a job opportunity, I'm giving you an example, it could even be with the job you already have, and it's kind of like, oh, we want to promote you. I kind of get somebody out there with a director, it's like, but I don't know how to be a director, and if they think you do, then I would give it a try, but then I'm a Leo. So Leos are like, oh, sure, let's give that a shot. Okay, let's see what else we might have. Guardian angels, what do you have? So learn from your mistakes. We only have one life to live. Granted, I'm not saying there's not reincarnation, but this is the only Debbie. So embrace the opportunities that are given to you. Okay. Review and contemplate. Interesting. So this is a 20, a 2, which is crossroads choices, 0 God source energy. This is the judgment card, and it really is kind of like, it's like all these things. Now you just have to think about this. You have to come to a point of, of life where, again, maybe that you look at your past and you let it go. You learn from your past. So you've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Wow. That pulls that together. That really does pull that together. Be the real you. And I think it's time. Don't let your fears, don't let your worries, don't let your mind, don't let what's been programmed into you keep you from, reaching out. Okay. But again, you've accomplished much. Divine life purpose. I love that. I love divine life purposes. They're kind of scary as all get out, but when you just embrace it, magic. Okay, let's see what we have here. Angels and fairies. The guardian of the sun and moon. The change you seek may be outside your comfort zone. This is another one that kind of, yes. Ask for the strength to help you move forward. Ask for the strength. Yeah, this tries to hold you back. This tries to hold you back. This is saying, don't let it hold you back. And this is saying, embrace your future. Okay, and then these two, support the others. Here we go. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Cancers we have. Let's see. There we go. Cancer, Cancer, Cancers. Remember, new moon, you are the moon child. So even if it's not in your sign, it's still very strong for you. Selenite, psychic insight, blessings, fidelity, deep connections. Love it. So my Cancers, you got some stuff. Embrace your future. Embrace the possibilities. Okay, so my Cancers, please take a moment to do the like, the share, the subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Really, you help me by doing that, and I really need the help. So I'm asking. Anyway, my Cancers, the most important part, though, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.